Hey guys, it's me Charuta and welcome to my channel. If you're watching this video for the first time and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And in case you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe because one of my goals this year is to hit at least 10,000 subscribers because I have been making videos for 4 years on this platform and I feel like I deserve it. Coming to today's video, this video is an upcycling project. I actually made this denim corset crop top from a pair of old jeans and it turned out so good. So this denim is a really light material, so it was easy for me to sew on my little mini sewing machine and I did not break any needles, which is a good thing. And this was one of my first sewing projects and I wanted to keep the vibe really deconstructed and street style. So as you can see, there are raw edges and there's contrast stitching and there's zigzag stitching, so it gives a really chic street style kind of vibe. And the best part about this kind of crop top is that you can also reverse it and wear it. So basically I get 2 crop tops in one crop top, which I absolutely love. So this turned out really good and I'm kind of obsessed with it. So without wasting any further time, let me show you guys how I made this. I am using an old pair of jeans for this upcycling project, and the first step was cutting them into the shorts, and I used these shorts to upcycle a mini skirt for my roommate. And then I'm using the leg portion, I'm cutting it into a single piece of fabric, and then I'm using a crop top to trace the neck, and then I folded the crop top and I traced it along because I want parts of this front part of the crop top. The next step was adding a triangular part which gives it a corset sort of look. Next, I used the measuring tape to measure the sides and the length, and I marked the places on both the sides of the center portion that I marked. And the next and the final step was finally marking the armholes and connecting them to the neck. Once I was done measuring everything and marking it on the fabric, I used a pair of fabric scissors to cut the pattern that I had created. While cutting the pattern that I had created, I left extra fabric around the neck and the triangular portion so that I could hem it. And this is what the front panel of the crop top looked like after cutting it. Next, I moved on to the back panel of the crop top, and for that, I cut out a rectangular piece of fabric from the leg part of the jeans that I had, and I'm just trimming it around the edges so that it has the same width all along. And this is how these pieces would be attached. The front panel would be the good side and the back panel would be the wrong sides together, and it would be stitched around the sides. So this is the next step. I used my sewing machine to stitch the sides so that the panels could come together. The next step was hemming around the neck, and for hemming around the neck, I turned the fabric inside out and did a straight stitch, and it gave a very deconstructed sort of look. I hemmed around the neck and the triangular portion, and I also added pleats on the front panel, which made it look like there were 3 different panels of fabric stitched together. And the next step was adding a zigzag stitch to the pleats that I created to give it a deconstructed and contrast stitching vibe that I was going for. The next step was hemming the back panel of the crop top, and I decided to use the wrong side of the denim for the back panel. So what I'm doing is I'm folding the good side and I'm using a straight stitch with a white thread to hem the back panel. This is what the back and the front panels looked like after hemming, and the next step was sewing the sides together. So I am using the front panel with the good side and the back panel with the wrong side together, and I want to go for that deconstructed mismatch sort of look. So there's also no use of like hiding the stitches or making them clean. And the next little detail I added was sewing the sides into a little triangular style so that it looks like a corset and it fits well.
Once I had stitched one side together, I decided to try on the top to see how it was fitting and to get an idea about where I need to stitch to make it fit better. And this is how it looked after sewing both the sides together. It needed side darts, so I added side darts using my sewing machine, and it instantly fit so much better after that. The final step was making straps for this denim corset crop top that I had in mind. So I used the wrong side and I hemmed using the right side, and I used a zigzag stitch. It need not be perfect. You can see that it's pretty wobbly, but that was the vibe that I was going for. Also, it was one of my first sewing projects, so that's okay. Once I made the straps, I saw where I wanted to attach them, and next I took the crop top to the machine and I attached the strap at the front and at the back, and I had my new pretty little denim corset crop top. Drum roll please, because now it is the time for the final review. This is how it turned out. I totally love the deconstructed vibe, the exposed stitching, the contrast stitching, and the mismatch of the wrong sides and the right sides together, and I feel like it's pretty cute. It can be used to dress up any look. Like, imagine this with a simple pair of jeans or like the skirt that I'm wearing it with, and this is what the back looks like with the wrong sides out. It is also a reversible top, so you can wear it inside out as well.
I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I basically make these sewing videos to show you that you do not actually need to make a perfect pattern or have the best sewing machine to make your own clothes. You can make do with whatever you have, and before I had a sewing machine, I actually hand stitched all of my clothes. You can like see those videos on my channel, and I really enjoy sewing. It's so therapeutic for me. So in case you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon in case you want to get notified every single time I upload a video, and leave any video suggestions that you have in the comments below. And that's it for this video. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.
I think it's all angels just walk by.